Hey everyone, we're here with the Keeper's Corner, and we're going to be checking out the Egg Hunt final stage on Extreme here against the Archmage. I do apologize that in the video for the entirety of this campaign, the game volume was so high. I did not realize I was recording with the game volume at such a high level. So I'll go ahead and remake that video when I get an opportunity. But for clarity's sake, we're going to go ahead and do a new run here on the Archmage. And unfortunately, this might be the first of the final campaigns here that really does require some epic armor, because the Archmage's damage is such a pestering thing to deal with that high level. At level 76, you'll see, and the Rod of Ruin, he really does put out some pretty significant damage with his Meteor Swarm. Thankfully, he does not have the Poison Cloud ability. He is using the Disintegrate, and so long as you keep your Druid targeted on him once you get that wall down, you don't have to worry too much about his regular abilities. It's mostly that Meteor Swarm that really does a ton of damage if you don't have pretty high resistances on your heroes. Of course, running Charismatic Leader on the Cleric will help with that. And any heroes who have their own individual resistance passives. In my previous run, I did run this with the Amazon because of, for one, her soul generation ability and her instant damage output, as well as her passives for the bonus HP and resistances. In this one, we're going to be going with the Shaman for his line damage, so that he can be hitting that Archmage in the back row there. And in my previous videos, I did try to focus fire a little bit on the eyeball guys in the top and the bottom there. This time we're going to be trying to put as much of our DPS into the wall right off the bat. You do have to be careful, of course, when using any of these melee heroes against this wall, because of course you are taking the Thorns damage on attack. And for that reason, if you're using this build with the Archmage, you want to make sure that you keep enough soul energy in reserve to revive when needed. Keep those inspiration stacks up, and keep soul energy in reserve for rapid regeneration. And now, because we see in our skill cycle here that we've got Sunder coming up, we want to make sure we get that right onto the Archmage as quickly as possible. And again, this is probably the most difficult stage we've seen thus far in any of these special campaigns, possibly in any campaign. The Archmage really is quite a pain in the butt with the higher level and the Rod of Ruin equipped there. This is going to be close. As you can see, even with this high level equipment, this is still a very difficult stage. The Paladin Warmaster combo might help you here, but the damage output is going to be so low that it's going to be very difficult to keep up the healing on your entire party. Changing out a few of these abilities might help, but as you can see, having Cyclone and the Rod of Ruin there is what saved us in the end. This is, again, like I said, a very difficult stage, so if you find a better build to approach this with that doesn't require such intensive armor and equipment requirements, definitely comment below and let us know, and I'll make a video on that other build if anyone finds anything a little easier. Anyhow, that was the final stage of the Egg Hunt on Extreme, and we'll be searching for an easier way for everyone to complete that here in the next day or two. We do have a week to complete this, so don't stress too much if you aren't able to complete that final stage in the first few days. Anyhow, we will catch you on the next one here at the Keeper's Corner.